Title: How to get likes on Instagram, content ideas and creative strategies. Instagram has gotten one of the most famous spots to be on the web. The web-based life stage is home to numerous big names, business people, and now a gathering of individuals that have constructed their effect directly from their cell phones called influencers. There are huge amounts of individuals who are assembling enormous followings consistently and exploring the computerized space to arrive at progress. Getting saw on Instagram is one of their fundamental techniques. One of the primary ways that you can gauge your consideration on the stage is through preferences. Getting low commitment doesn't need to be a changeless thing for your record. By having the correct substance and innovative procedures, you can soar your web-based social networking profile to fame. Continue perusing on the off chance that you need to gain proficiency with a portion of the top tips on the most proficient method to get prefers on Instagram. Chapter by chapter guide. Make in-demand content. Compose captions for engagement. Offer relevant photos. Influence appropriate hashtags. Post consistently. Clergyman a cohesive feed. Take part in run contests. Incorporate location tags. Distribute high-quality images. Use trends, hot topics. Pay for Instagram ads. Join engagement pods. Attempting to figure out how to get likes on Instagram? Make in-demand content. On the off chance that you need to realize how to get loves on Instagram, at that point you have to take a gander at the crowd. You can determine what individuals will float towards by simply taking a fast look at the most well-known posts. You'll see there is a pattern in what gets individuals to twofold tap on a picture or video. There are a couple of various classifications that you would have the option to deliver content in, and they ordinarily rely upon things like your own image, message, tone, target crowd, and so forth. Here is a portion of the primary sorts of substance that individuals love to draw in with. 1. Helpful. 2. Inspirational. 3. Instructive, information. 4. Engaging. 5. Network-based. The correct sort of substance for your record may not simply be a certain something, so don't hesitate to combine them to make a one-of-a-kind voice for yourself. Finding the best sort of substance that resounds with your crowd will take some experimentation, yet it will assist with boosting your preferences. For whatever length of time that you're making popular substance and serving your crowd with what they like, you should see a huge increment in your preferences. Compose captions for engagement. Another extraordinary tip for how to get enjoys on Instagram is to ensure that you're composing enthralling inscriptions. Sometime you may post a photograph that is close to home to you, or others may not exactly comprehend its significance. Indeed, you don't need to pass up the preferences on the off chance that you clarify what's happening in your inscription. Composing convincing inscriptions doesn't need to be troublesome in the event that you concoct a framework for it. Choose the thing should be said about the image or simply begin narrating. Incorporate CTAs, invigorate, in your inscriptions to urge individuals to connect with, for example, label a companion who moves you, or inform us concerning your preferred book underneath. Pulling individuals in with your words can assist with getting more likes on your post, since it is as yet a procedure for reverberation. Staying relatable and executing the sort of substance you post well is a tremendous key. Subtitles and symbolism, video regularly go hand and deliver this. Should read, Instagram keeps crashing when I open it, Solution 2020. Offer relevant photos. Sharing posts and substance from different places around the web is a piece of advanced culture. It shows that you are on the side of something or have a conclusion about something. At the point when you continually share comparative sorts of substance, your crowd begins to seek you for this, which makes you significant. Make an effort not to post something since you think it looks cool or decent. Sharing pertinent photographs and other substance is critical to keeping up your voice and persona on the web. Individuals will as a rule love what you are posting, since they definitely realize that it will be for them, since you've manufactured a chasing after a particular specialty. Likewise, ensure that the data is solid on the off chance that you are sharing something, for example, recent developments or world news, for example. You don't need your likes to diminish as a result of a couple of mistakes which can't hurt the trust among you and your crowd. Do your due constancy to give truth and genuineness, since individuals will value it and stick around longer. Influence appropriate hashtags. Hashtags resemble the beacons of the web. They assist individuals with discovering you from great distances abroad. Furthermore, when you use them the right way, it turns into an incredible procedure for how to get enjoys on Instagram. There are a couple of ways that you can get around to find the best hashtags for your posts. Right off the bat, head over to the Investigate page and see which ones are as of now well known. In the event that any of them relate you, at that point use them, yet recollect that the trendier ones can change rather as often as possible. You can likewise conceptualize a couple of catchphrases that have to do with your image, business, and so forth, and begin composing them in the inquiry bar. A couple of significant hashtags will start to spring up and give you what number of posts are at present utilizing that specific tag. Pick some that a great many people in your crowd are as of now looking for and tapping on. There are additionally a lot of incredible applications that you can use to make sense of which hashtags are driving in your industry. Instagram at present permits you to utilize something like 30 hashtags per post. You don't need to utilize them everything, except you ought to pick probably the best ones. You can discover which ones are quality by doing a couple of snap troughs during your examination. Make sure to utilize hashtags dependably and keep away from misuse them, or you could wind up getting shadow banned. Switch them up frequently and continue testing and focusing on the commitment of the best hashtag bunches. You can likewise make up your own hashtags and make a buzz around them to stand apart from the group. Post consistently. Figuring out how to get loves on Instagram doesn't need to be troublesome. It can really be as basic as you're posting content routinely. Actually, that is the methodology, and a demonstrated one at that. Not exclusively would your adherents like to see your astonishing substance while looking down their feed, yet the calculation will notice and favor your record too. This can assist with ensuring that you are showing up frequently enough to allow individuals to like your substance. Should read 5 ways to easily download videos from Instagram. Plan out your substance to methodology, schedule and mechanize your posts through a web-based social networking scheduler application on the off chance that you are having issues with consistency. Minister a cohesive feed. Instagram is a prevalent outwardly determined stage. This implies you should attempt to put forth a valiant effort to make engaging the style that can catch a crowd of people's eye. A few people like to make their profiles clean to flawlessness. This inclination will rely upon your industry and whether you can deal with the interest of making something like this. Be that as it may, what you can do is ensure everything is firm. The rudiments of this may look like including a similar shading plans, text styles, and channels all through your feed. Do whatever it takes not to bob around and waver in your look, for example, changing from brilliant hues to quiet hues. Consider organizing your profile like you would a decent outfit for an evening to remember. You even have the choice to utilize supportive applications to orchestrate photographs and take a gander at them on a counterfeit design before really presenting on your feed. Take an interest in run contest. One thing a great many people won't turn down is free stuff. Running challenging and giveaways and partaking in them with different records is an incredible method of getting likes to your substance. There are a couple of things to remember for your subtitle in the event that you need individuals to begin locks in. As a matter of first importance, you'll need to ensure that you declare what they might win. This by itself ought to get individuals inspired by like the posting due to free stuff, obviously. From that point forward, you'll need to set some challenge rules out to ensure individuals certainly lock in. Require steps, for example, enjoying and sharing the post, labeling companions or utilizing a certain hashtags to show they've entered. The more you keep the challenge running, the more likes you'll have the option to obtain. Since giveaways aren't something you most likely need to do each day, ensure you deliberately plan them out. Incorporate location tags. Geotags are an extraordinary method of helping nearby individuals, or individuals glancing in your general vicinity when all is said and done, to discover you. You can turn on this component by clicking Include Area to your posts. At the point when individuals scan for content, organizations, administrations, and so forth in your area, your profile will appear and assist with driving more traffic. This can be a promising method to advance more likes on your posts. Distribute high-quality images. The web has advanced and online networking is taking a note from its book. Gone is the times of hazy, pixelated symbolism. In the event that you need to realize how to get enjoys on Instagram, at that point you may need to begin with the genuine nature of your substance. It's essential to post clear photographs and recordings that are simple on the eyes of your supporters and page guests. Posting low-quality visuals can begin to make your feed look muddled or unappealing. Should read, How to Gain Traffic from Pinterest in 2020, Case Study. Exploit altering applications that permit you to add additional impacts and upgrades to your photographs for the best final products. Focus on the best quality photographs and recordings. Use trends, hot topics. Content on the web regularly flourishes off what is at present occurring on the planet. You can utilize this reality to get more likes on your post. Make content that is identified with patterns and current intriguing issues. Individuals will as of now be scanning for these things with the goal that places you in a decent situation to get likes and move them back to your page for increasingly content. Remember that patterns and hot top